What's up, everybody? Jody J. Summers, Child of the System, better known as Spoken Truth. So, back again with the Black History Month, February, poetry, all of that good stuff. This is another piece from the Childhood Trauma series. This one is very, very personal. So, first off, I'm going to introduce. Again, I want to support black authors, black artists, black entrepreneurs, and people that I've actually met and seen them grow. So behind me, you have an author friend of mine by the name of T.L. Haynes. She does erotic books. This is volume 2. I actually have volume 1, but I don't have 3 yet, and I would love to meet her again. Of course, the stuff that I'll be showing on these are signed. I actually met these people, so I can't just be like, I'm a fan. No, I watch your journey and I see you grow. That's why I'm highlighting you. The next book behind me is another friend of mine by the name of Tia Lynn. She has several books out. She's been at one of my art venue shows and everything like that. So make sure you look her up, see what she's got going on. She has a lot of stuff going on locally too. Um, Mother Meech, and then my creative, illustrative artwork and creations, plus, the staffs and stuff like that. So, without further ado, this is a piece called Abandonment, and it is part of the Childhood Trauma series. Again, this is my life putting into poetry and the truth of why I am who I am. So, let's begin. Peace. Abandonment. Some days I feel isolated. Most days I feel alone. There are very few where I feel included, and I almost never feel, no, never feel I belong. I grew up very different, and maybe similar to a few. The second child of 2, firstborn, but not really wanted. From the moment I could comprehend what the concept really meant, if your sibling was born first, you probably wouldn't be here. I experienced my first heartache and lost a piece of me. Some, so I did things for attention, which never really panned out, leaving me scarred, bruised, and sometimes physically damaged. A few of those remain permanent, especially the emotional scars and deep cuts that never really buffed out. Some days I feel isolated. Most days I feel alone. There are very few where I feel included, and I almost never feel I belong. I learned to adapt to my role as the older growing up, to be the one to fix things, scare things away, and make you laugh and take the blame whenever something happened horrible that others would just wish away. I never got a goodbye, and before I knew it, our family was gone. Mom went first. Shortly after, they separated us, and before we could spend our adult lives with her, someone took that opportunity from us. I never really made friends growing up. Just people who were interested in seeing how shattered I was, but did not break or crumble. They perceive these cracks as something interesting that they can peer into, but never have to do any work to repair or take blame when they left broken pieces in their wake. We were always moving from place to place, never establishing traditions long enough to make them stay. I don't know how to repair them, but I've adjusted to the pieces that fall off, learning to attach new things to places and make them fit so I don't just fall apart. Some days I feel isolated. Most days I feel alone. There are very few where I feel included, and I almost never, no, never feel I belong. It gets harder as you get older, and those jagged pieces that used to defend you are now smooth and worn away. I'm always open to new people I meet, letting them take bits and parts of me, hoping to find the block that fits this hole. but I always end up alone, leaving jagged pieces from people who kept trying to shove their triangle into the square hole. Some days I feel isolated. Most days I feel alone. There are very few where I feel included, and I almost never feel, no, never feel I belong. In peace. All right, everybody. 2 more videos left in the childhood trauma series. If it connects with you, thank you. If you don't understand, still thank you, because this is my life. Much love. Y'all be safe out there. I'll see you in my timelines. And as always,